Hey Aquarius, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your monthly reading. We're in, as I am recording this, the Lionsgate Portal. And we also just had the full moon in Aquarius. Maybe that's why you guys were calling on me so hard. I was trying to think what was going on in Aquarius, and it just, I mean, I knew we had the full moon there, but anyway, there's clarity coming in. Full moons always bring a sense of insight, deeper understanding. And just looking at the cards that we have here, I'm noticing a lot of twos. Twos symbolize polarities. So it's like choosing what you're calling in next. The first card we had come out is number 22, master number for tender embrace. And it looks like there's these two elephants, which are elephants to me symbolize abundance. They symbolize stability, the ability to get through things. This is an energy of compassion, of care for self and for others. There could be an increase in your sensitivity, your empathy. It's a very benevolent, kind, open-hearted energy, full of gratitude and of compassion, right? And compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. But now is the time to reduce that pain and to focus on compassion in all areas of your life, right? To do something perhaps deliberately kind for another being. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. You might want to ask, like, where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve, and in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world, or of my own world even? You know, could it be that you need to be more compassionate towards yourself? And then the next card that we had come out is number 32, breaking down to a 5, which is change. Quieting the mind. This is an energy of introspection, it looks like she is sitting on the lotus, meditating. The lotus blooms in murky waters. So there's definitely a need for a silence here, and to really allow yourself to move into an energy of peace, despite any chaotic outer conditions, right? It's letting go of the monkey mind. It's mindfulness. So in spite of the surrounding outside circumstances, whether it's like in your individual life or like we're speaking of like humanity in whole, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. Right? Go ahead and take a deep breath right now and just make a commitment to be still, right? If only for 5 minutes. Bring your attention inwards to your breath. Be mindful of the movement, of the flow of your breath. The next card that we had come out is number 41, another 5. Change, transformation. And this card speaks about a higher view. To me, this card reminds me of the Hangman, this need for seeing things from a new perspective, specifically in this deck, a higher perspective. There's also an energy here that speaks of neutrality, like conscious neutrality, right? Letting go of judgments and assumptions, right? It's the ability to remain unbiased. It's non-attachment. Being in reactivity will just keep us repeating old patterns. And on the flip side of that, the avoidance of our triggers could, I can't speak today, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, right? Which kind of like polices our attempts at new things. The way to be successful is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life, right? She looks like she's flying on this owl, a totem of ancient wisdom, the ability to see things from many different angles. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you're able to step back and get a little distance. It allows you to see more clearly and discover new paths. You can wait before responding. Be more graceful in your interactions and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. And then we have number 29 breaking down to an 11, another master number, another 2, actually 1 and 1 is 2. So even the cards that don't have, well, they do have, that one does have 2, never mind. Anyway, polarity seems to be a huge theme here, right? The joining of another, of something new. And the 11 is a master teacher, master healer. In this deck, it talks about awakening genius. It's bringing forth new information, birthing new ideas into your timeline. The ancient Greeks believed that each person had a specific genius that acted like a spirit guide, right? Inspiring you with new ideas to further your evolution as an individual as well as the evolution of all of humanity. So you could say that genius is this spirit of creative expression. And when you tune into it, amazing things happen. Right? When your genius awakens, you realize that you don't have to do everything on your own. Right? You have an inspired, dedicated, wise helper on your side. It's about cultivating a relationship with this spirit, with this energy, with this genius within this creative expression. And if you can, you realize that you don't have to solve every problem with only the knowledge, memories, experiences that you already have. Your intellect, in this case, serves as a channel for this spirit of genius, and it can filter in new information depending on your intention, what it is that you're calling in. How you forge this connection is to get out of your own way and simply allow it to work through you. It's channeling. Yeah, it's awakening spirit. Genius comes from the Latin, I think it's gigner, which means literally to bring forth or to birth something new. To bring forth or to birth. You know, it shares the same root word as generate. You're at this moment where you're about to give birth to a new mode of expression, and a powerful one at that. You know, commit to partnering with your genius, and deep satisfaction, success will result. If you'd like the extended version of this reading, shit, I'm already past the 10 mark. Never mind. Last time I looked at it was at 7, so I must have been in the zone. Behind Awakening Genius, we also had a couple other cards that wanted to come out. The first one is number 28, breaking down to a 10, a completion, broken open. And then we have number 4 in reverse, great and full. So there's something here. There's something here that, and it looks like, oh, wow, look at how similar these two cards look. It's like the shadow and the light, like something broken open, something happened. There's been some kind of grief or loss, or maybe the potential inherent in failure. There's situations that is affecting your heart space, and it's breaking through that, and a few of these cards also came out in the, I think it was the Sagittarius reading as well. Some of you guys might have some placements in Sag, but it's about the results, the gift of the grief. It's not the pain or the loss that needs to be the focus of your attention here. Not even the story of what happened, or even the details surrounding, you know, whatever it is that's bringing you to your knees. None of that is as important as what results from the experience. You know, can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, right? Allowing you to have an even perhaps greater capacity for love or compassion or empathy or understanding, right? You can't be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it. You've got to feel to heal. Don't fall into self-absorption or self-pity, because it's just going to make it harder to get to the next gradual phase, which actually leads to healing. But even if you prolong the inevitable healing that is coming, you're going to get there eventually anyway. But the gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than what you were. Even if this wisdom might seem to come at a high price, the value of your experience of moving through it and to the other side is, you know, unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. Tap into the comments and let me know what it is that is breaking you open, and what's your plan moving forward. You're going to find the solution here within, in the quiet, still mind. Because it's like there's something that has been lost, but it's leading to new stability. It's leading to union. Underneath we had number 12, divine number that breaks down to a 3, which is mind, body, soul. connection, the Trinity. And this one talks about bearing fruit. And on the other side, we've got number 2, another number 2, roots of abundance. So roots of abundance talks about being stabilized by deep roots, right? Anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, right? It's about trusting and believing in abundance. This card tells you to pay attention to how you're anchored into the story of your life and to trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of any temporary outer conditions. You're not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, even, as long as you're grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you. And you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease, with grace. So the message here is simple. It's your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All of your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams even further, probably than you can even imagine at this point. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you're abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in some ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You'll manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it's not going to fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep within the earth. And bearing fruit is the results of forming these roots. It's the results of hard work. It's an idea, consistent with thought manifesting into form. It's the relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts that you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you that think and feel and believe reflected in the material world? There's always a correlation between what you see and what you expect to see. What you intend consciously and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world that you perceive, moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality. You birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. It's not to say all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you're going to reap a sour or bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You're in a very powerful and fertile season, Aquarius, when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay very close attention to what you're manifesting right now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. Tell a new story. Remember, you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to and consistently are holding as your truth, your story. Be clear about what you intend. What are we at? We're at 20 minutes already. All right, I'm going to get a couple spirit animals and then we'll get some moon magic to wrap it up. Messages for... Actually, you know what? This tarot deck is calling my name, so we're going to go with it. Messages or insights for my beautiful Aquarius, my fellow Aquarians. Am I taking that? No. Yeah, there's something here that somebody's been getting away with something. There's some deception here. We've got the Two of Pentacles, disorganization. It's in reverse, sorry. Could be feeling overwhelmed. Could be needing to really reprioritize some things. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Jeez, no wonder they wanted me to pull from tarot. And then we got the Justice card. Okay. So there's something here, a feeling of somebody getting away with something, or there's somebody that maybe was like tricking you. Some of you, this could be legal matters. It's a feeling of somebody getting away with something or acting deceptively, like acting strategically. It's an energy of trickery, right? There's also an energy here of something maybe being out of your control. It's regaining or losing control. I feel like there's something that's unseen here. There's something that you're not noticing yet, but I think if you set the intention to be able to see more clearly, it will come. Your emotions could have something to do with this. For some of you, if you have papers that you need to read over, please make sure that you are reading over them. Maybe you need to step back and reread them. But ultimately, justice is coming. There's truth that is coming out. Again, just really make sure that, especially, with this overwhelmed kind of emotional type energy, there's a good chance where, you might be a little too overwhelmed with it, where you need to, take a step back, or maybe have somebody else, and if it's paperwork, something like that, if this is, legal matters can get very overwhelming. I know because I've dealt with it myself. But it's always good to take a step back, reread everything from the beginning. This doesn't have to be legal. It could be, just a feeling of somebody getting away with something. So if that's the case, again, still reanalyze the whole situation. Take it from, the beginning through the end, and try to come into that place of neutrality. Right? When we're speaking of the polarities, it's easy to allow your focus to go in one direction, and then all of a sudden you can't see all the other directions, right? So make sure that you are staying neutral, is what they're saying, staying in a place of neutrality, and on the light, on integrity, on truth, on balance, not on the loss, but on what can be gained. you can invite this energy in, invoke the answers, invoke the truth, ask for clarity. Dear Spirit, tell me what it is I need to know regarding this situation. There's a need to get reorganized. Need more messages from my aquas regarding this energy. I feel like there's a lesson in self-love here and in planning, making sure that you are properly planning. There could have been something that was looked over or wasn't, quite looked at or analyzed. But there's also, there's just an energy of maybe like suffering from this, like it really having a strong effect on you. This could even be playing out in multiple areas of your life. For some, there could be something with a partner. For others, it's systems or just some kind of internal battle for some. Maybe some self-sabotage, not knowing, like not conscious self-sabotage, but it could be subconscious. There's definitely a need to plan properly this time. Make sure that you recognize maybe any missteps that you've had. You might need to leave something behind here. There might be something, something that you need to leave behind or walk away from into this new situation, this new story. Some of you might need to ask for forgiveness. There's a strength of gaining wisdom in here. It's like realization maybe of your missteps, of what you did wrong, and then how to correct. And you're going to have this realization in your best bet is to quiet your mind. Pray on it. Go within in that state of receptivity, of openness. A very relaxed state will allow you to be open and receptive. It's going to take some work, but you can get through this. You can get onto the other side of this. This can work in your favor. Let's get a couple spirit animals. We got the Phoenix. I freaking love that, Aquarius. As an Aquarius rising, I freaking love this. Okay, and a moth. You're very attractive right now. Okay, the Phoenix literally is freedom from suffering. It's freedom from your baggage. It's lifting, and again, we're in this energy of Lionsgate, which is literally unexpected blessings coming in, as well as this full moon Aquarius that we had yesterday. It's this energy that is bringing in unexpected blessings, and there's something here that's being lifted from you, but only if you allow it to be, right? You are very magnetic right now, so if you focus on that story that you don't want, you're going to bring that shit into you quickly, okay? Because there's a lot of emotions here, which is why you need to come into this place of relaxation, of calm, of neutrality. This is where we manifest from. This is where we take our power back. Don't be impulsive. Make sure that you're crossing your I's, or crossing your T's and dotting your I's here. Okay? There is a feeling of fear, or like being like a little overwhelmed. Feeling of like kind of clamming up. But they just really keep bringing it back to, you know, what ideas you're putting out now is what will come to pass. So if you can keep your intention and your direction in this relaxed state of neutrality and trust in the process, trust in the divine, trust in the universe, trust that everything is working for you. The universe only knows abundance. It's us that puts our own blocks in the way. Okay, and there's already a lot of emotional stuff around this, so it's really going to be very important that you can stay in that relaxed state. You catch yourself starting with the worries or the fears, pull yourself back into that relaxed state. You can picture those roots growing from you, growing from the earth, connecting in to your body and seeing them grow deeper. Then you can tug on them a bit, allow yourself to feel very secure. There's a rebirth here. It's coming out of the dark. To letting go. It's a rebirth. The phoenix literally burns to ashes and then comes back, revitalizes this beautiful bird. Messenger between realms. The spirit is the creator of prosperity through life's work, through working through your dharma. I love this. It's fast-paced movement forward from here. Where you want to go, which direction you go is completely up to you. I do look at, of course, the lion had to come out. It wouldn't be Lionsgate Portal without good old Leo, the lion, the Lyrian, saying hello. Sirius energy, the blue star of Sirius. Thank you guys. Oh, wait, I'm going to get a moon magic and then we'll wrap it up. For my Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising, I let go. I release. I am within perfect possibility. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. Again, you guys, this is really important that you're reassessing, relooking at, revisiting, reanalyzing, you know, whatever, reassessing. I gather more wisdom each day. I gather more wisdom each day. I have power. It is real with the full moon. And this is the energy we're in. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing. Please share this video out to somebody that could use it, somebody that could use being lifted up, or maybe just likes tarot readings. Thank you guys also for dropping into the comments. I'm really working on growing my channel right now, so if you enjoy my readings, yeah, just take a moment to jump into the comments and let me know. It really helps out. And lastly, please make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Till next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful Lionsgate. Stay in your power. You got this. Love you guys.